There we go. We're back. We're back, guys. Let me know if it starts to whack out again. Actually, I gotta click this as well. Okay. We got the Hound Hour. Let me just water pulse this bad boy. Yeah, get out of here, you little rascal. You little rascal. Yeah. Outlabs, we got our first Twitch sub yesterday. It was sick. It was so cool. We got raided, and then we got a gift sub from Zaytrilla. It was awesome. Who I think is actually live right now. If you guys ever want to check him out, give him some love. But it's been very, very good vibes from the stream the last couple days. So happy to have you. Mountrageous. I just saw that. That's a crazy cool name. I like that a lot. That's a guy on TikTok. Lou, welcome. Just saw you dropping some likes. We're back on the grind. We had to restart the stream, so I'll definitely give you a couple hydrates. We did not take enough damage to warrant doing anything else. We'll battle this lady. Howdy, friend. Dude, I've been on the TFT just like grind. TFT's been quite the experience recently. Just in terms of like the mental figuring it out, like I really enjoy that aspect of TFT. How are you doing today? Brother said it's so good. It's just like it's just more fun. It's cooler. Daffy, let's go. Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a good one. I don't think I've seen you in a minute though. Also, Outlabs, I don't think I've seen you in a minute. But guys, hold on. I'm gonna have to get a little flexible. And by that, I just mean I'm gonna move my chair for a second and show you guys this. You don't get to see. Oh snap! You don't get to see the foot, but you get to see the brace. Maybe. Ah. Your man got a big ankle mess up there on Friday. All thigh. Your man's I'm just in underwear. That's the vibe of the stream right now. But yeah, I'm like not even supposed to be walking on this thing. It's like a grade 2 sprain. The bottom of my foot is just like bruised along the heel. It's pretty rough, honestly. But it is what it is. Let's go Granny here. I think Granny's probably our best bet. Gnarly, yeah, dude. I went up to like it hurts to walk. It doesn't hurt a ton, but I don't walk normally. Like I really don't put any weight on it. We'll just drop a confusion here. Don't do too much. Okay. Still not in crit range. We're fine. It doesn't hurt to walk, but I'm not walking normally. Like I'm really trying to avoid putting any weight on it. And I'm not wanting to stress the ankle too much. You want to give it like a week of limited movement to just really let it heal. And then I'll start to include, I guess is the right word, include some like range of motion or range of movement tests. Granny evolving into Curlia. That's so big. I'm so excited for Granny. Let's go. Huge. The team is really coming together right now. I'm feeling good. You're asleep. That's what I was worried about. Let's drop. Let's drop the Awakening on Daffy. W Granny. W Granny's in the chat. That actually, oddly enough, that's a diabolical name for that Pokemon. Dude, it's the Looney Tunes run. She's literally gonna be in the Granny fit. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. You popped up again, so I gotta do more likes. Appreciate it, Pink Wolf. We had to restart the stream, which was a little annoying. Man, my search history is gonna be so whack right now. But this is Mega Gardevoir, and this is Granny. Like they're the exact same, right? They got the bottom flowy dress. They're the exact same. So we had to represent Granny because she is on the Toon Squad. So just gotta shout her out. And let's also take this opportunity while I'm thinking about it. Let's do the Pokédoll. All right. Let's get her done. What do we think? I think the Pokédoll is always Gen 1. I wonder if I can change that. But it's always Gen 1. I am going to get this in 3 Pokemon. That is my bet. Fearow, down. Not normal, not flying, not rough terrain. Partially brown? Okay, that gives me something, though. It is a first evolution stage, partially brown, small dude. It's only Gen 1. I like this. Yeah, it's easy. Classic, guys. Okay, let's think. What is a partially brown first stage Mon? It's not normal type. Now, I almost just typed Eevee and went with it. That would have been so dumb of me. I usually go through like the gym leaders. Like Geodude is probably a decent bet, even though it's pretty heavy. It blocked the correct spelling. Oh. Is Weedle brown? I guess Weedle's kind of brown. Like brownish orange, yellow. I'm down for that. I'm down for a Weedle guess. All right, so it is first stage. It is brown. I'm surprised by that, actually. Not bug poison, not forest. Bigger than a Weedle. Generally bigger than a Weedle. I like that guess. Let's think a little bit. I think Geodude is not right. I think it's too heavy. What about... Also, Tantan, you might have to drop the ban hammer in the Twitch chat, by the way. We've got... It's not a flying type, so it can't be like a Spearow. Mankey. I don't know if Mankey's brown either. I'm not opposed to a Mankey guess. We'll keep that on the back burner, just in case. Let me go through a little bit more. It's not a Machop. It's not a... I don't think it's a Geodude. I really don't. Oh, partially brown. Guys, I think I got it. I think it's Staryu. I think I'm calling it right now. War Turtle's first Evo, Squirtle. I understand why. I think it's Staryu. I'm calling it right now. This is my shot. I told you I was going to get it in 3. This is my shot. Oh, partially water type? It is in the sea, though? What? That fits all the criteria. That fit all the criteria, guys. That's crazy. Okay. Well, partially water type is kind of massive. So it comes from the sea, obviously. So it's not a Horsey. It is partially brown. Is it Squirtle? I don't think it's Krabby. I'm down to try Squirtle here. No, it's not Squirtle, because that would be pure water. It's not Krabby, because that's pure water. It's a mixture. It's got, like, Tentacool is poison water. Is there anything, like, back burner water types? Like Seal, Slowpoke? No. Shelder is a no. What about... Psyduck? Ooh, Psyduck's pure water, actually, in first gen. Otherwise, I would say yes. That's a good call out. I like the brown snout idea, but I know that it is pure water in Gen 1, and I think in all gens, actually. I think Golduck is pure water in all gens. Crazy that it's not psychic type. I can't believe it wasn't Staryu. That actually kind of makes me upset. Okay. What does it mean, partially water? It means that it is dual types, basically. So it's going to be like water plus something, or something plus water. Slowpoke. No, because Slowpoke is, I don't believe, psychic type, right? Or like if it's, I don't think Slowpoke's brown at all. Let's take a look. Yeah, Slowpoke is like pink. Unless they consider that brown, like there's just no way. I'll hold off. What about, let's just look at Shelder's a no. It comes from the sea when you fish. What about like Magikarp? That's more red yellow. It's also pure water. What do you find when you're surfing? It's literally just tentacles, right? It's not Goldeen, that's pure water. Lapras. I think Lapras is too big. That's my only thing. Because it's like smaller than 80 centimeters. I like the idea. I like that thought. Because Lapras does have the like the back thing that could be considered brown. It's not Squirtle. This is tough. This is a hard one. Give me 1 sec. Okay. You got it? You got it locked in? Guys. I think I know. I think Tantan, I think you and I are on the same page. I think it's like a fossil. It's an Omanite or a Kabuto. I got to the 7th gym in Cinnabar Island. Do we think it's Kabuto? It's probably Kabuto. I think Omanite is more like a pale one. I think we go Kabuto here. Yeah, probably. I think that's a great guess. Love it. Love it. Nice work, team. Way to sort through it. Took us a little bit. All right, next mode, Blurry Card. Which Pokemon is featured on that? That is Muck, 100% of the time. Nailed it. Dark Muck, wow. Pokedex sentence. Its hard shell repels any kind of attack. It is vulnerable only when its shell is open. That is going to be Cloyster. All right, that's going to be Shelder. Silhouette. Oh, we all know this one. Everybody say it with me. Onyx. Nice work. Great work, everyone. All right. Let's get rid of that. Get back to the game. Get back to the gameplay. I know that's what you guys are really here for. And not solving puzzles with me. Oh, a little double battle. I like that emo. I want to do one with Ollie for that one, Tantan, but I need to get a better picture of the lad. I don't actually know where he is. He might be being a little rambunctious. He might be being rambunctious. Hey, thanks for getting us to 1,000 likes again, guys. Cheers. Thanks, Nolan. Have a great one, man. I will hope to see you all soon. Well, Confusion. When did I... Oh, she has Esper. I was like, when did I get the Esper from the box? But that is hers. Have a great rest of your week, man. Mariners won 1-0 today. It was huge. Ooh, setting up the reflect for us, or light screen for us. We'd love to see that. Oh my gosh, get absolutely worked by that crit Feint attack. That was kind of gnarly. And it got Moxie. Settle down. Serena's got the Absol. I think Scraggy is fighting Dark, if I remember right. Wow. Wow. Dude, Serena's getting cooked right now. Serena is ruining this for us. That is so bad. How does the Looney Tunes run work? So the Looney Tunes run, the way it works is we get one Pokemon per Looney Tune on the Toon Squad in Space Jam. So on the Toon Squad, there are a total of, and you can see on the Twitch, I've got kind of a list below the gameplay, but there's a total of 5, 9, 13, 17 total Pokemon. So it's less than a Pokemon per route. It's similar to the like limitations of the number lock, but with a different type of theme. So we've got 17 total Pokemon, one for like Daffy, one for Bugs, one for Lola, one for the Granny, one for every member of the team. So that's the play. We'll get rid of Scratch here. Okay, I'm back. What were you doing, Outlabs? You missed the 7 minutes of Pokédol and all that good stuff. What are we doing today? This is the Looney Tunes run. I was just explaining. You can see on the bottom of the Twitch, we've got making juice. What kind of juice? Was it carrots? I feel like carrot juice is huge when you're making juice. But we basically got one Pokemon per Looney Tunes member from the Space Jam movie on the Toon Squad is what it is. That is a battle. I don't want to start that. Let me real quick. I think we're fine. But I am going to swap, because now Psyduck's got almost too much experience going. Let's drop Roadrunner in front. This feels right. And when I say this feels right, I mean let me check what's up next. I don't think there's anything next. Never mind. I think we made it through all the trainers. Ginger? Ooh, okay. All right, Mr. Healthy Man. Hello, sir. I'm here to save you. But yeah, we're basically just running the jaw fossil or sail fossil. Little snatch jaw there. No, we get one Pokemon per member of the Toon Squad. You can see on the bottom. I'd love to make some pineapple kiwi juice. I heard when we were in France, my girlfriend's brother got pineapple and kiwi and I think banana. It was like pineapple, kiwi, banana, or like pineapple, strawberry, banana or something. And he was like, this is just the juice to get. And I was like, okay, let me try that. And it was delicious. It was so good. So shout out to my boy Paul. It was very good. I will give him that credit. Credit where credit's due. All right, this cave is freaking me out. I see. Okay, hot take. And maybe we need to, guys. Should we do a tier list for the last 30 minutes of stream? Should I just pull up the tier list and we rank fruits? Should that be the last 15 minutes of stream? I feel like it's in here. Tier lists are rad. Oh, we got free running. Oh, I went the wrong way. There it is. The exit. Ah. The real question is, what type of tier list should we do? Should we do fruits? Should we do Pokemon games to really get us going? That's a trainer. I'm going to avoid her. Look at this lad cooking. Let's go. I'm down with either. We'll do one at 10:15 my time. Let's get back to the city, get everything set up. We literally haven't even fought a gym leader. This game is long. She's long, boy. Thank you, my good man. Really helped me out there. Let me see what I can pull up. Okay. All right, I like this. Hold on, let me add. Hold on. I'm creating the tier list while we're playing. The real question is, what do we want to have for the gym? I think it's going to be Daffy Duck. It's going to be Bugs Bunny. That's probably all we need, because it's just the 2 rock fossil types. So we probably don't want Roadrunner. We probably don't want Foghorn Leghorn. So let me get somebody out of here. Let's figure out what we want. Oh, I forgot about all these guys. I forgot about Tweety. Tweety was putting in work. Oh, we're so close to a Vespiquen. We got Lola Bunny. Let's put Lola on the team. Let's go there. And then low-key Marvin might cook here. I feel like Marvin can cook. Let's do that. And we go, I believe we just go down there. This guy gives us a fishing rod. That's right. I know where everything is in Pokemon Y. Don't question it. And what I will do is a little hyper potion from Lola. Put Lola in front just to let her cook for a bit. Just a berry tree in the middle of the ocean. We'd love to see that. Hey. All right, she just gives me a dowsing machine. I thought she was going to try and battle me. We're good. Okay, you're going to try and battle me, lady. Actually, we will battle this guy. I feel like he's going to be bad. All right, Wharton. All right, Wharton. This is low-key just a mud shot angle, right? Wow, that was super effective. Come on, man. I guess we are level tied. Kind of scary. Okay, we don't take it out, so we are gonna swap, and we will swap to. Do you have levitate? It's kind of a question if you do have levitate, so you don't get hit by spikes, but it is a little bit of a concern. We'll go to Sniffles here. We'll get poisoned, but that's okay. Just a light ticking on Sniffles, and we will Thundershock to get this guy off my screen. Another Tentacool. We will Electro Ball this one. Hold on. I'm labeling all the rows. I'm labeling all the rows for our tier list that we're gonna do. We will Electro Ball it again. Needs accompanying fruit. Okay, all of the tier list is ready. This is a little nerve-wracking, actually. Why does he have 3 tentacles? Hold on. Let's go Granny here. And yeah, after this battle, we will pop into the tier list. We'll pop into tier listing. I forgot about that. I forgot. I regret nothing. We'll hit this confusion. I think it'll probably acid since it is super effective. Okay, we're fine. We do have to pivot again. Jesus, everybody getting poisoned right here. Let's go with Daffy. Low-key, the absence of fairy typing on Daffy is huge because Azumarill has fairy typing. So that's just a little annoying. Here I was thinking we were close to the second gym when I saved the game. No, not even close. I'm going to get us to the second gym for next Tuesday's stream and make it easy. Double team. We'll get rid of Thundershock. All right, with that, let me get some heals off. I have 5 antidotes. That's actually huge. Okay, with that, I'm going to save. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet, guys. We are going to tier list fruits. We're tier listing fruits. That's the plan for today, or for the last part of the day. So let me get rid of that. Now we're tier listing fruits. So, here we go. This is the list of all the fruits. Down here, you can, if you're on TikTok, I think you can read it. But if you're on Twitch, you should be able to see everything just fine. Let me hide. Okay, I had AFK real quick. No worries, man. Let me hide. Where is it? Is it that? No. It's this. Let me hide those. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Okay. All right, guys, we're tier listing fruits. That's going to be the last thing we do today. And we're just going to go in order. Okay. There's so many different types of apples, but green apple, I think it's kind of just mid. Like, it works in apple pie. It's what you use for apple pie. But if I'm grabbing an apple to eat, it's always going to be a red apple. I think we got to be really harsh with our grading here. And I think a green apple is just kind of mid. Maybe decent, but I'm going to start with mid here, and we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it afterwards. Real quick, let me click that just for my sanity. All right, red apple, I think is, for apple pie, apple goes hard, fair. I'm a huge apple pie guy. I think red apple is just like a step above. I think it's decent. I think we can stick with decent here. That feels right for the apples. Apricot, this is a hot take. This might be a very hot take. I think apricot kind of sucks flavor-wise. Flavor-wise, I think the apricot is probably, Jessica, what am I looking at? We're tier listing fruits. I don't know what you were expecting from this stream, but we're tier listing fruits. I think apricot probably needs an accompanying fruit. I just don't. I'm never going for an apricot. I almost want to put it in don't touch, but I think it's a little bit better than don't touch. Like, it's not horrendous. A dried apricot, decent, but I just don't think it has anything else going for it. Avocado is really, really solid. The fact that it's a fruit feels wrong, but it is really, really solid. It's on this list for a reason. It feels really, really good. I don't think it's goated, though. A lot of people might say it's goated. I disagree. It's just not fruity enough. It doesn't have the fruitiness characteristic, so we're going to hold off on going with goat for avocado. And if you guys have any thoughts, let me know. Banana. I think banana probably goes in decent. I think banana is probably the same. Avocado, meh. Interesting. I think banana is probably on the same level as an apple. It's Like if I eat one, I'm not upset about it. Banana goes so hard for me. They have avocado on here, but not tomato. Should we add tomato? Or we can make a note. We can use, because I've never had a mangosteen. We can call this tomato. Banana, I think we go indecent. It's definitely not goated. A banana doesn't hit every time, for sure. I went through a phase, this might be TMI. This might be too much for you guys, but I went through a phase, and I think it still happens. I haven't had a banana in a while, but banana, ice cream, and or chocolate is such a great combo. See, every time I would just eat a banana, the last bite I would almost throw up. I don't know what it was, but the last bite of a banana, almost every time, I would just like gag. And not in like a weird way. Like I would literally just like couldn't get the last bite of a banana down. I had to stop early mentally and be like, okay, I'm done. And just like stop beforehand. That being said, I think they're good. I think they taste good. And they go great in like protein shakes. They go great they're necessary for any sort of like smoothie, anything like that. I just don't think they're goated. There's something about bananas where they're weird like that, for sure. Blackberry, I think for blackberry, it's really good. Like the Sprite and Banana Challenge. What is the Sprite and Banana Challenge? What is that? For a blackberry, I think they're decent as well. Maybe what we need is an average and above average tier. I think we need to adjust this. This mid is average. Needs accompanying fruit is mid, because mid is actually bad, and decent can stay decent. And with that, shout out to LA Beast. You eat a banana and chug Sprite, and it's supposed to make you throw up. That is kind of insane. I mean, anytime you're chugging Sprite, I feel like you're destined for throwing up. I'm gonna put green apple in the same tier as apricot. That feels okay, and that means I'm gonna put red apple there, and that feels better. Because red apple is just, there's so much variety. You could get a really, really bad apple, like a really bad apple. You could also get a great one, like a Honeycrisp. So, blackcurrant I've never had, so I'm gonna leave that in the I've never had this tier. Blueberry, it's not debatable. If I could eat blueberries every day, blackberries are pretty good. That's why I think they go indecent. Blueberries, they are very, very high in antioxidants. They're really good for you. I eat blueberries basically every day with my yogurt. Whenever I have yogurt, it's like a yogurt, honey, some protein, granola, and blueberries. If I could just pound blueberries, like if I was just munching, I think blueberries would be the one that I would choose. My buddy and I in college, we used to he was from a farm, and so he would have like dried fruits and all this stuff, but he would always bring like 6-gallon bags of just like frozen blueberries that we would freeze and just like snack on while we would watch TV and just like play Star Wars Battlefront. Blueberries are goated. Cantaloupe, my girlfriend's gonna be mad at me. It's average. I don't really like cantaloupe that much, but it is better than a green apple or an apricot. Coconut, I almost could put coconut in mid. I think the thing that saves it is like coconut milk and things of that nature. But I think coconut can go right there. I don't like cantaloupe. Yeah, it's just not that great. Blueberry cheesecake though, solid. Coconut, like the texture of coconut is the weird thing for me, but you've got other things. Yeah, coconut water and milk. I went through a phase where I was drinking a coconut water every day, but I just don't think that as a fruit, it's on the same tier. It's not doing the same thing as a blackberry or a banana or an avocado or a blueberry. Like, it's just not that level. I will put it above cantaloupe though. Probably behind red apple, just because the Honeycrisp really hits. Cherry. I don't eat a lot of cherries. I like them whenever I get them. I think a cherry is decent. I had to think about that for a second. I think a cherry goes in decent. There's not really anything to it, right? But I think it goes in decent. It's above average. It's better than an apple. It's better than a coconut. I think that is where cherry goes. It's almost making me think banana should go in solid. We'll think about that. Cherries, boo. You're not a cherry guy? I love maraschino cherries, Luxardo cherries, cherries that are like toppings. Oh, delicious. Had one the other day with my parents. It's a hot take, man. It's a hot take. Cranberry. I think cranberry is in the don't touch tier for me. I really, like, I don't like cranberry. I don't like cranberry sauce. They're like sour. Cranberry juice doesn't do it for me. I'm out on cranberries. Date. I think a date is probably in the same tier as apricot. If there was an in-between don't touch and in mid, I think I would put it there. But for now, we'll put it in mid. Dragon fruit. It's got a good texture. Dragon fruit has a really good texture. Yeah, I hate cranberries with a passion, to be honest. I think cranberry sauce is the most overrated thing at the Thanksgiving table. Dragon fruit, really good texture. Not a lot of flavor. But I think it's exotic. It feels exotic, and with that comes like an excitement to it that I really like. So I'm sticking with dragon fruit. Durian here is gonna just don't touch that. I know what it is. I've seen some crazy TV shows. Don't touch durian. Fig, guys. Figs, underrated as heck. Figs are so underrated. I think they probably go in decent. Figs go in decent, and it is making me think banana should go up to solid. I think banana has that versatility. I will just eat a straight banana. I think in terms of like if it was made available, I think banana is up there. I don't mind cranberry sauce in a Thanksgiving leftover sandwich though. That's valid. That's a valid one. Gooseberry. I had one actually in France. I had one for the first time in France, and I think it was a little sour. It was weird. It gave tomato texture, but like blackberry flavor. It was weird, but I actually enjoyed it a little bit. I think I'm gonna just put gooseberry in average. Fig Newton. Fig Newton's good. Grapefruit. I used to eat that before school, back in like middle school. My mom loved grapefruits, and so I would always be like, "Oh, can I have half a grapefruit?" And we would sprinkle some sugar on it and just like prep the grapefruit. Delicious. Delicious. I love grapefruits. Also, just a great, like, as you get older, really good to add to drinks and stuff like that. So I'm all in. Red grapes, mid. White grapes. White grapes don't exist. This is a green grape. This is a green grape. And green grapes go in solid or decent. Do green grapes go in solid or decent is the real question. Oh, man. I think they go in decent. I think they're like high decent. Like I think they're better than blackberries. Placement matters here, by the way. Placement does matter. And with that comes dragon fruit above cantaloupe. I think that's the right spot for white grapes. Kiwi. I love kiwis, but you can have a bad kiwi, right? You can have a bad kiwi. I think they could be in goated. Like the flavor of kiwi is just so good. But I think you can have a bad kiwi, and with that, and you never really know. They can be like, you kind of have to find them at the perfect time. It's kind of like an avocado. I think a kiwi goes in solid. I'm a big kiwi guy. Lemon and lime. I think lemon is better than lime, and it's so useful. I think lemon goes there, lime goes there. Like they're neck and neck, but I think lemon just edges it for me. Lychee. Yeah, I agree. Tough to know when they're best for sure. Lychee, that is not how you spell lychee, but we can talk about that later. It's good. It's got some interesting like skin on the actual fruit. It's like the thing that you eat. Ooh, lemon meringue pie is actually really solid. I think lemon meringue pie over key lime pie is a fact. So that's why lemon edges out for sure. Lychee's decent though. But the skin texture-wise, I haven't had one in a long time. I actually love the lychee jelly that you can get at like boba tea shops. I think lychee goes probably there. I think lychee's in a good spot there. Mango has the same issues as kiwi, but has the juice aspect. I think mango juice is better. I think mango goes in solid. My coworkers disagree. They like lime pie better. They're just wrong. Ollie is being presented to me over there. Not a mango fella. Hot take. Nectarines are top fruit, debatable. I think nectarine can go. It's probably just in the decent category for me. I disagree. This is my list. You don't get a say. I think nectarine goes in decent. It's kind of like a grape for me, if I'm being real. Like I think of a nectarine in a similar vein as a green grape. That's where we're at with that one. Orange. I hate to say it, guys. It's like the toppest tier of average. I think an orange is like, I like a cutie. I like a little Satsuma. I like OJ. I don't like OJ. What am I saying? I think OJ is okay, but I think an orange is like the apple, the apple, the citrus version of an apple is what an orange is. And for that reason, you can't put it that much higher than just a regular red apple. Yeah, I think we're in agreement there. Papaya, limited flavor. I like what papaya does, but the seeds don't really go. Like, I like the texture of papaya. It's definitely above coconut is kind of where I'm at. I think coconut goes lower. Coconut's low tier. Coconut does more than cantaloupe. Papaya can go there. Ollie is being brought in. He says hello. He says, what's going on? I only like orange vanilla ice cream. Orange zest on the cake is nice too. Orange is a good like topping, but as a feature, as the main thing, it doesn't do much for me. It just doesn't do it for me. Passion fruits are mid. Sorry guys, I don't know if people like passion fruits, but passion fruits are mid.
You don't touch cranberry? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cranberry juice? That's like the best.
It sucks. I'm sorry. He's so eager today. Ollie's an excited boy today. He's been doing pretty well recently. He's doing a lot less biting, a lot more excitement. Peach is, I think it's just above nectarine flavor-wise. It's more consistently better flavor-wise. I think peach is really solid in the decent tier. We're gonna call this good. Solid feels wrong. We're gonna call this good. Pears. Guys, y'all are sleeping on pears. You're sleeping on pears, pear-flavored things. Pears are so good. I think a pear is probably... Like, I don't think I've ever had a bad pear or a bad pear-flavored thing. I really... Like, prickly pear cider. You can get pear sake. You can get... There's so much good stuff with pear. I think pears are underrated, man. Pears taste like apple to me. There's something different about them. I used to love... Did you ever eat the canned pears? Like, they had the canned pears that you would just, like... It was literally just a half a pear, and you would just put that on a fork and just, like, eat it. So good. I used to love those. Persimmon. My family has a persimmon tree. They're pretty mid. They're pretty mid. Let me move red grapes. Red grapes are better than apricots. But persimmons are pretty mid. I used to put peanut butter on pears. That feels like the issue. Like, you were treating a pear like an apple. That was your problem, Tantan. Pineapple, guys. This is the hottest take. This is the entire hottest take of whatever this tier listing section of the stream is. Pineapples are at best average. Pineapples are at best average. I think they're probably on the same tier as like an orange for me. Like, I don't see it with pineapples. Everybody loves them. I get it, but I'll put them at the top of average. Like, I really don't see it, man. Like, people love pineapple. I just don't. Like, anytime it's in a fruit salad, I think it's like the thing that I'm like, I'll eat that first, but to get it out of the way. Let me get it out of the way so I can eat all the good fruit afterwards. I love pineapples so much I got one on my hat. Fresh pine. I need a pineapple hat. I need to support pineapples more. I get it. I think fresh fruit in general is so good, but pineapples they just don't do as much for me. Plums are a better version of a nectarine, a worse version of a peach. A good plum is really good. A bad plum, I kind of like the sourness of. So I'm all in on plums. I think plum is another underrated, like kind of like pear. You can put it in things, and it can be used as kind of like a flavor. Underrated. Pomegranate. Texturally, pomegranates can hit. They also can kind of suck. but I think it's probably in this like cherry to blackberry range. And I think it probably sits right above cherry, right below blackberry. That feels like a great spot for pomegranate. I'm a prune fan. Are prunes plums? Are prunes like dried plums? Is that what that is? Like prune juice? Pomelo, I've never had. I'm assuming it's totally fine. Raspberries, I almost want to put in goated, but there's something about them that just doesn't scream like top tier fruit. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But I think they go in this mango kiwi range. And I almost think they go above kiwi, below mango. That's where raspberry goes. Dude, raspberry's 100% over pineapple. 100%. I have not a doubt in my mind that raspberries go above pineapple. Red currant, never had. Star fruit, guys. So my family, in our stockings for Christmas, we used to get star fruit in our stockings because we would do a fruit salad. We all got like exotic fruits that would be dropped into our stockings, and star fruit was usually one of them. I love star fruit. Star fruit's so good. I kind of put it on the same tier as like a pear. I think it's really good. I don't think it has the recognition that it deserves. Texturally, it's really, really solid. It's almost texturally like a kiwi, but flavor-wise, it's got a little bit more zing, a little bit more tang to it. I really love a star fruit, but I can't put it as high just because it doesn't have the notoriety. Pear, raspberries, and avocado over pineapple is crazy. Nah. This is the way. This is the way. Strawberry, it's tough. I can't put strawberry in the goated tier, guys. That's just not how it works. It doesn't do anything for me. It's not a I've never had this. It's not a don't touch this. It's, to me, strawberry falls at like kind of the low end of good, high end of decent. It's so sweet. It's I think it's the same as peach, actually, is where I kind of fall. Strawberries are a classic. Like, they're decent to good, but a great strawberry... A great strawberry is not as good as a great banana, a great avocado, great mango, great raspberry. Strawberry and blueberry cheesecake are equally goated to me. Yeah. I think strawberry is used in a more versatile way, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's better than a blueberry. Like, I would much rather just eat a blueberry than I would a strawberry. Like, if I had a plastic jar of strawberries and I had a plastic jar of blueberries, I would take the blueberries 100% of the time, I think. That's kind of where my head goes. Tangerine, it's literally just an orange with a different flavor. It's just the same thing. It's the same thing. Watermelon, guys. I used to say watermelon was my favorite food. I've come around. I'm a grown adult. I understand that watermelon is not the best fruit of all time, but it's still gonna go in this kind of like star fruit and pear region that are like my faves that you guys just don't get. You know, this region is these are me things. You know, these are exactly what I need to see. Honeydew is a little bit better than cantaloupe. Honeydew is better than coconut. Yeah, honeydew is right there. Like, watermelon is tiers above honeydew and cantaloupe. Watermelon's so bland to you. I think the thing about watermelon is it's got a super high floor. Watermelon at its core is the pancake of the fruit world. Super high floor, but also has a pretty high ceiling, right? You can have a really, really, really good watermelon, and that'll hit. And if it's bad, maybe it's got a little bit lower of a floor than a pancake. Maybe it's on the, like, what is it? French toast. It's more French toasty, actually. I think it's more French toasty. Yeah, low floor, high ceiling. But I think the ceiling plays. You know, the ceiling plays for watermelon. All right, Asian pear, that is goated. I don't know if you've had that, Tantan. I don't know if anybody's had that in the chat, but Asian pears, the texture, that's very possible. You New Jersey folks have never been to the South, where the watermelon really shines. Um, but Asian pear, it's delicious. It's like texturally, it's between a pear and an apple. Like it's soft enough that you really don't have to put a lot of pressure on, but it doesn't just like melt in your mouth. You're literally, it's just a bite. Like you just have to put a little bit of force on, but texturally an Asian pear is unmatched. It's the best texture you can ever have in a fruit. Hands down. I will stand by it. The outside, the exterior, little chalky, but the flavor is so good, the texture is so good. Anytime you're at the store and you find an Asian pear, like next time, get it, try it, cut it into like a regular apple slice. It's so good. It's so good. Guava doesn't do a ton for me. It kind of falls in the papaya range. I think that is right. I think it's just kind of papaya-y. Blood orange. Yeah, blood orange is the least, the worst version of the oranges, right? It's orange, tangerine, blood orange. That feels right. I'm just going to put that there. I don't know what that is. Custard apple, I've never had before. I don't know what that is either. Kumquat. I don't know that I've ever eaten just a kumquat. I think I've had kumquat like juice before, but I'm going to say that I've never had this purely because I don't want to cause controversy if they are great. I can't really give that opinion. Mulberry. Never had that. Raisins. I used to love raisins, and they kind of became the like worse and worse as I've gotten older. I put them in the date tier. I think that they're in the date tier. Jackfruit, don't have a jackfruit, guys. Don't eat that. Mangosteen, like I said, never had. This is the tomato spot, actually. Guys, mangosteens aren't mulberries British or something? I think so. That sounds right. Mangosteen, we said they were going to take the tomato spot. I'll just edit this later on. This is going to be the tomatoes. Tomatoes are... I thought this would be Pokemon. Nice try. No, we're finishing out the stream with a quick tier list ranking. And we were playing Pokemon. We did a bunch of stuff before. But Jogun, thanks for popping in, dropping likes. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers, man. But tomatoes, goated. Tomato sauce, goated. Like cherry tomatoes, so good. Just in general. In general, I think tomatoes are the most versatile. Fresh tomato on a sandwich, exactly, goated. I think tomatoes are the most versatile fruit in the world. I think they're hands down the most versatile fruit in the world. And for that reason, they go in goated. Just don't worry about this saying mangosteen, you know? Rambutan, I think these are just like lychees, but maybe a little bit better. A little thicker on the fruit side. We got so much tomato here in New Jersey. Dude, I think tomato, like... I used to just pound cherry tomato. When I left Seattle, when I moved out east, it was... My friend's mom came by. I was having like a moving out party. My friend's mom came by, and she brought me a thing of cherry tomatoes that I just ate, because I used to eat them, but like, so that was what she brought me as like my going away gift. She was like, here, have these cherry tomatoes that you can just munch on whenever you want before you go. Like, that was how she remembered me, was just me stealing all of their cherry tomatoes. It was quite cute, actually. White currant I've never had. Sour cherry, I don't know what this is. I don't know what makes this different than a regular cherry, so I'm going to put in I've never had this, but at the high end of I've never had this, if you catch my drift. There we go. Just remember, this is supposed to say tomatoes, and that's where we'll go. You just eat plain cherry tomatoes? Yeah. I have eaten... I might have set the record for most cherry tomatoes eaten in one sitting. It's upwards of like 100. Like, I love cherry tomatoes. I could eat those almost like blueberries. Like, the amount of acid that has been in my stomach, I probably will get acid reflux when I'm 35. But there we go. That's the tier list. Time for bed. It's 10:45. I need to be up early hitting the construction site tomorrow with my bum ankle. So, Tantan, everybody, thanks for... You hate cherry tomatoes? It's a hot take. It's a hot take, but I love those things. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. There you go. I think this is my perfect list. I really think I nailed this. This has every fruit that I could really possibly think of, if you include the tomatoes here. Yeah, it's been a good one, guys. Other than that, Tantan, I will see you very soon. Probably won't be streaming tomorrow because I've got the podcast. Thursday I've got Game of Scythe going on. Kaizo next, definitely. It'll be a Kaizo night. I'm thinking it'll probably be Sunday. But whenever I stream next, it'll be a Friday, or not a Friday. It'll be a Kaizo stream, and we will do. It's definitely Monday, if not Sunday. I don't think I have anything Friday. The limitation of my ankle has made things a little interesting in terms of my plans. I think this weekend I'm pretty free, but I want to get some video editing done. So we'll see. I'll send it in the Discord when I'm going live next, whenever I decide whatever day that is. So appreciate you stopping by, man. Appreciate everybody hanging out on the TikTok.